Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it is currently Friday, the 16th of June, and it is 6 p.m. I am joined today with a very special guest, being Dolly. It is currently 6 p.m. and I woke up like 2 hours ago, which is really good considering I need to clean that mirror. Bonnie's coming to bring you her toy. Come on, show us. Show us it. I got this toy in New York. Yes, baby. I got this toy in New York. I want her to lift it to show you. There you go. It is the, okay, can we share possibly? Can we share possibly? I don't think we're gonna be sharing today. Dolly's gonna run and get a tennis ball. Look how predictable these dogs are, by the way. I promise you, that's, oh, it's beheaded. I got this in New York. Oh, you didn't get a tennis ball? Do you want this one? I got this at one of the like independent toy stores and the girls absolutely love it. But basically, I want to kind of talk and update, but what I do need to do is I have these scissors. These are the only scissors I have. I need to trim around Dolly's eyes because her groomer, it's not really the best word to use given everything that's going on right now, but the person that cuts her fur is out of town, so I have to clean up a little bit around her eyes. So I'm gonna do that right now while talking to you. Today is off to a better start than yesterday. I went out last night and I'm glad that I went out. I got to, you know, see my friends, and I think it kind of reset me in a way, you know what I mean? Like I haven't really been going out. I haven't been, it's me just like doing this. I really haven't been seeing any of my friends like I talked about, so being able to see them yesterday was really kind of like a nice experience of reminding me that there's also a world that isn't just the online world, which was definitely needed. And they were all being so sweet and so supportive, and it was my friend Alex's birthday, and you know, they were just all being so gentle with me. And I mean, they were all like, are you okay, like do you need to go home? And I was like, no, like I'm good and stuff. And you know, I was definitely playing it up to be like, I mean, there were a couple points where like I did want to go on my phone, or I did want to, you know, go home and cry, but I just kind of stayed home. I'm kind of doing a bad job with this, but I mean, I just want her to be able to like see properly. I'm also cutting off way more than I thought I was going to cut off. So anyway, it was good to do that yesterday, but I mean, today on social media has been crazy. So the sponsors are getting involved now, which is terrifying. So a bunch of Colleen's sponsors are pulling out from sponsoring her. And I just think that this is also crazy because this all could have been avoided if she just came out and responded a couple days ago. But the sponsors are now responding to, you know, that girl Becky who spoke about the live show. And wow, I'm covered in her hairs now. And so they're pulling out from that. And I know that like people are talking about like Netflix and stuff like pulling out. So it's like, it's turning into like such a big PR disaster now that I'm like, okay, so Colleen is going to respond very soon because this is when, you know, she'll care. Like she doesn't care that, you know, she's, you know, affected all of us. She doesn't care that she's done any of this, but she'll care whenever like the money is being pulled out. So I expect that this weekend or like Tuesday latest, there'll be a response from Colleen. And I mean, it'll 100% literally just be, you know, because she has to, because of money. I mean, these people do not care that they've affected us. These people do not care that they have, you know, given so many young people trauma or given so many people things that they have to work through in adult life when they look back. But instead they'll care whenever they can't, you know, make money to be able to continue to do it to other people. I've kind of done a really bad job with this, but at least now you can see. At least now you can see. Wait, I need to get that little part right here. And then we're done, sweetums. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie, we don't even need to cut your... We don't even need to cut your hair because it's so short. Do you want to show everyone how beautiful and how you can see now? Hi, you can see now. I didn't do a good job, but at least you can see now. At least you can see now. Alright, so the ground is absolutely covered in her hairs. You good? You good? Are you good? Are you good? You need your nails cut. So anyway, that is currently what I'm dealing with. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright, I need to get all these hairs off me. 1 second. Okay, the sun's really in my eyes. I have stuff that I want to talk about, but I want to go on a walk to talk about it because That's normally whenever I get like all my thoughts out. But I did just get an Amazon delivery, which I want to show y'all because it's very exciting. It's something I ordered a good few weeks ago, but it never got delivered to my house because I was never in when the delivery was. So it's been a couple weeks that I need to pick this up, but I've just been busy. But basically, I got a new mic for my Twitch streams, and I'm also just planning a lot in which I'll be able to, oh, I thought it was just gonna be there. But anyway, it's this mic that you like see everyone using in their, thanks Dolly, in their podcast. I've been using like some random one I bought years and years ago, so I'm excited. And then everything else that's in here is like cables, and more cables, and more cables, and more cables, and even more cables, and then another cable on top of that, and then more equipment, and then other equipment, because I didn't realize that whenever you like watch people's podcasts, or you watch their interviews, or you watch, you know, their streams, that it's not just like I don't know if anyone knew this, but I didn't know it. I thought that you just had like a mic and you like plug it into your computer or something. No, this goes into a sound system, which then goes into an amp, which then goes into something else, which then goes into your computer. And then you have to register it through like an audio system. So there's like a lot that, you know. But anyway, I'm excited to use this. I'm gonna wait for tomorrow. I have like a mic clamp that's gonna be, so I can like move it around on my desk, but let's maybe not do that. Nearly winded myself there for just talking. So I'm excited to use that, but yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk. It's, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:56 p.m.
Alright, so kind of like an hour since the last time I've seen you. I'm gonna go for a walk. I mean, the sun will be starting to set soon, which is my favorite time to go for a walk. I don't like going in the blazing sun. It's still really warm right now. And we're gonna go for a walk because I have a couple things I want to talk about, and I kind of want to be out and doing something and like outside while doing it because it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. So let's go do that. Sorry, my cat's knocking over something. By the way, I had an overwhelming amount of comments asking to see Cyrus because he's a little tuxedo cat. Here he is. Oh, sorry, he doesn't want to be held right now, so I'll put him down. But this is Cyrus, and he's been getting a lot of love in the comments, as has Milo, but Milo's just like the little grumpy brother that never wants to be seen, so he's still a little baby. Okay, everyone, hello. So I'm currently at the beach now. I did a little bit of walking around Brighton, and it's a beautiful day right now. First of all, I want to show you that I have my Hello Kitty backpack with me, which everyone was complimenting. It was in the background shot of like one of my talking bits yesterday, so I hadn't even addressed it, and everyone was like, where did you get that? I got it in Forbidden Planet in Brighton, but they also have them, it's just like a lounge fly, right? But anyway, let me show you the beautiful day currently that we have going on here. So down there is Brighton Pier, and the sun is starting to set, and there's a bunch of people here. There's a bunch of like doggies and stuff, and it's a really, really, really beautiful day. So I've kind of just like parked up here, and I might walk a little bit into town in a second, but I just wanted to talk first. So if you would allow me to just like talk for a moment here, I have like some things that I want to say that I kind of wanted to be outside for, because I feel more comfortable whenever I'm like not just like sitting in my apartment talking about it. But anyway, yeah, today is an interesting one. I haven't spoken about it yet, but yesterday and today I have been in contact with therapists. They're actually called like counselors kind of over here, in my like area that I live in Brighton, and kind of like East Sussex, like bigger range to kind of, you know, the one that's suited for me. And oh my goodness, there's so many little doggies about, it's so cute. See, whenever I'm out, it kind of makes talking about like harder topics that I feel uncomfortable talking about a little bit easier, because I'm able to like segue into, oh my god, there's a dog over there, or something like that. There's the cutest little black lab behind me. So I've been in contact with a bunch of them, trying to basically see who I should talk to, if I want to do it, if I'm even going to be comfortable enough. And I think I've found someone that I want to move forward with, and they specialize in childhood trauma. And I feel like even saying that, people are going to make fun of me. I feel like people are going to be like, oh, you're going to therapy over like a YouTuber, you know what I mean, like making fun of me. And that's why like I wasn't going to speak about this, but whenever I was speaking to my family about it today, they were like, you know, maybe you should bring it up and have an open conversation, because I've always been so scared about the thought of, you know, therapy, and it's always been something that has kind of made me very nervous. And I mean, a big deal of stuff that I carry in not trusting people has to do from that time period of, you know, being love bombed by like my favorite YouTubers, and then, you know, them having like a purpose in doing it. There's the cutest little Jack Russell over there. That, or if, you know, whenever all my friends turned on me in 2020, and I keep thinking that that's going to happen again, and who knows, it might happen again. So I just kind of, I'm understanding, and I've been doing a lot of like journaling and just kind of sitting with myself, you know, like not really leaving my apartment, and I've kind of came to the conclusion that I do have a lot of like trauma that has carried over from like that 2020 era of everyone leaving me for something I didn't even do wrong. You know, like I had an awful situation happen to me for years, and then everyone turned on me even though I had done nothing wrong. And I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that, and this is so embarrassing to admit, I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that I have a lot of abandonment issues because of that. And whenever I was speaking to like which, you know, therapist is best or that I should be connected to, I was kind of advised in the direction of like childhood trauma and dealing with, you know, abandonment issues and anxiety. So I have my first appointment, what day is it? I have my first appointment next week, I think Tuesday or Wednesday, and I am scared shitless. I have always thought that I would never go to therapy, or that I would never, you know, talk to a therapist or something, because again, after that time period, I don't really trust people's true intentions, and I'm like, you know, who's to say that a therapist, you know, won't turn on me, or who's to say that a therapist, you know, won't tell everyone what I say. And I've always been really nervous about it, but I'm kind of making that leap because this week has been really shitty, and I don't want to continue feeling how I feel right now, and I feel really awful, and I'm just trying to like put an end to it, or at least talk to someone about it. You know, I can talk to my friends who were, you know, there in the moment, you know, who've came back and apologized to me this week, and I can kind of talk and get some sort of closure from them, or, you know, whenever I speak to my family about it. But even my family, you know, it's just really awkward to talk about, and I don't know if I'm gonna love or hate talking to a therapist about it, but I want to give myself the chance to try it. Oh my god, the ocean sounds so beautiful. I want to give myself the option to try it and give myself a chance, because it's never something that I thought I would ever do, and I feel like it's the next step, and it's just so crazy. And I know that I'm gonna get made fun of for like this entire section of people, kind of what I said earlier of like, how are you going to therapy over like something that happened in the online world? Like, how is it that deep? And I agree, but unfortunately it has, you know, affected so much in my regular life. I'm going silent whenever people walk past me because I'm so embarrassed to be talking about this. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to therapy over things that have happened online? But I really have acknowledged that it's had lasting impacts on my relationships with people, and lasting impacts on how I look at myself. And I kind of touched upon it in my video, but like, other than just the like abandonment issues and dealing with things from my childhood that have completely stemmed from Colleen Ballinger, which is crazy to admit, and also like the fandom and, you know, Cody Tyler and everything. I thought someone shouted at him. Hello? Cody Tyler, is that you? That also, but I think just like, I think I'm really starting to notice how much it just has bled into my life, and how much I don't trust people because of it, and how much I'm waiting for people to turn on me, or how much I'm waiting to, you know, just be used and disposed of. And I'm not gonna cry talking about it because I'm just so cried out, but I'm really scared to be talking to someone like professional about it, you know. And yeah, it is the next step, but it's just a really scary one that I never thought I would ever admit or ever go to, because I mean, all of this I really did suppress. You know, for 3 years of this happening, I really only spoke about, you know, if there was ever drama to do with Colleen or something, because that's what I do on YouTube. You know, I talk about like the hot topics, whatever. And even in that, like, look at how much I talked about this week, and there's still more that I haven't talked about because it's even more embarrassing. I kept all that in because I was embarrassed about it and I was ashamed about it. And I'm like trying to like unlearn that and be like, no, you were 13, she was 30. And then whenever everyone turned on you, no, you were 17-year-old being, you know, thrown at the wrath of the internet, and you did nothing wrong because of two 30-year-olds, you know what I mean, Cody and Colleen. And it's just so much to have to think about that I've dealt with, and I don't even know how I would start to feel comfortable talking to a new person about it. I really don't know, and it's really, really, really... I'm like starting to feel myself get so bottled up with all of this that I know I have to do this. You know what I mean? Like this, I have to do this. And I did a damn good job of, you know, not dealing with it for, I was gonna say 30 years, Jesus Christ. Of not dealing with it for 3 years, but I think I'm at the stage now where, I mean, this week is just completely different, and to hear so many different people's opinions on something that has happened to me, it's not really something I'm used to or can deal with anymore, you know? In 2020 when it happened, I didn't watch the videos, I didn't, you know, that, because I couldn't deal with it. And this time I thought I was able to deal with it, because, you know, a lot of people have been on my side compared to 2020. But I think the main difference this time is, with people being on my side, a lot of people are, like, talking about, like, patterns they're seeing that Colleen did, or, you know, they're putting phrases on what Colleen did to me, or putting phrases on what Cody did to me, or talking about what the internet did to me, and it's kind of, like, making me realize a lot more about the situation than I ever thought about the situation, which makes me even more nervous, and even more just filled with anxiety about it. But I wanted to give the update that people kept being like, well, why haven't you gone to therapy yet? You know, why are you crying on the internet and you haven't gone to therapy? I haven't been ready. I haven't been ready. Nor do I think I'm ready now. Like, it's not really something I want to do, but it's something I think I have to do at this stage. So, I mean, either way, it's a beautiful day outside. The sun is definitely setting, and it's really beautiful. And I want everyone to know as well, like, I know, like, my actual viewers know this, but, like, I'm not a doom and gloom person. I don't act like this day to day. This is not my personality. I've just been, like, immensely triggered this week, and I don't get triggered often, and this is my biggest trigger, because it brings up everything to do with that time period, from comments I heard about my body, which I'm now thinking about again, or, you know, things to do with my childhood that I was overexposed to because of, like, certain adults, or, you know, putting into perspective that, like, 30-year-olds were doing this to me, or putting into perspective that the internet, you know, have a perception of me now that, like, is not true because of 30-year-olds lying about me. It's a lot, and I think I just gotta make the leap. And I don't know, honestly, how many sessions it'll take for me to, you know, talk to a therapist and feel like I can open up about the situation, but at least I know that I'm making an effort to try look after my mental health. You know, I'm making that leap. I'm making the effort to try do something about it. And I think that that is at least an important step that I'll give myself credit for, because in all of this, I haven't been giving myself credit for anything, because I've just been like, you're stupid, why'd you let this happen? You allowed them to do this, you know. So, that's currently where I'm at. I'm grateful to live in this beautiful city. You know, I'm grateful for a lot of things, but yeah, that's something that has really been harsh this week. And this may sound really stupid, but I've been trying not to, like, bottle it up whenever I'm in my apartment, and that's why I've been coming on walks and kind of talking on the phone, or just talking into myself, or journaling. I was on the beach yesterday journaling for ages, 2 days ago, and a big reason for that, and this may sound stupid, is I really do believe that, like, my dogs especially are picking up on me being down. And, like, there was a moment yesterday where Dolly was, like, sad all day, and I was like, shit, like, me being down is, like, reflecting on my dogs, where they're feeling the need to have to comfort me 24/7. So I've been trying to, like, take myself away and, you know, dealing with it, and then going back and, you know, playing with them, and, you know, being excited on the walks with them, and, you know, just, you know, because I don't want them to be sad because I'm, you know, down. It's not fair on them. So that's why I've been kind of doing these, you know, little outings every day. Because I feel bad that I would make them feel that they have to, console me. And that was kind of something that I was dealing with last night with my friends as well at the party, where I was, you know, a bunch of my friends being so sweet were like, how are you doing? And I was like, I'm good. And they were like, no, how are you really doing? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Because I just don't want to, you know, this is shit that I have to deal with, so why would I push it onto other people, you know what I mean? There's already so many people involved in this. I don't want to involve people I really love. You know, my family and my brothers, or my family, good job Adam, and my friends as well are being brought into this because of people, you know, on social media trying to find them or dox them. So there's already so many people that have been hurt by my situation that I was hurt with, and I just don't want to hurt any more people, even though I have no control of it, and it's like deranged people online. You know what I mean? Like, how crazy is that? This is a situation that I'm trying to deal with, and there's people in my life directly that are being affected by it, because there's people online that are coming at me for it. So it's like, I'm trying to deal with my own emotions with it, and then people in my real life are getting backlash for just being associated with me. So, just not a good week. Not a good week. It is really nice, though, to come to the beach and see. I love people watching, and I don't know if anyone has ever watched my Paris vlogs, but whenever I go to Paris, I love, and especially whenever I travel, I love sitting in like a place and kind of observing people around me. I love people watching. I love people watching. And so I remember specifically, like, I always love sitting by the Eiffel Tower, like the green grass part before it, and just kind of observing, like, what people are doing. That may sound creepy, but I don't mean it in a creepy way. Like being like, oh, there's, you know, a family over there having a picnic, and there's, you know, a bunch of guys over there drinking beer, and, you know, these are memories for these people. And then I saw the amount of people I saw get engaged to, you know, like, that's special moments that I'm like seeing from an outside perspective of their life, and it's just so, it's so beautiful. And so, like, right now, you know, there's a group of 4 guys over there who are sitting with beer, and I think they're feeding seagulls food, because there's like 20 seagulls over by them. I think they might have a barbecue or something on. There's definitely a barbecue of like 20 to 30 people over there, which looks exciting. There's a family in front of me, and one of the younger children is throwing the tennis ball for their dog, and the dog is running in and out of the ocean. And there's an elderly couple in front of me who are having a picnic, which is so sweet. What else? There's a tent down there, and there's a barbecue in front of that. There's, I think, a group of like 2 big friend groups that both have a dog, and there's 2 dogs now playing from 2 friend groups, and they're very excited. So either they just love each other, or they've never met before, and that's exciting. That like dogs are, you know, getting to meet each other like out here. Yeah, there's just a lot of people out, and it's nice to see people enjoying the weather, and it's nice to see people enjoying life. And oh god, that sounds so cringy and sappy. But yeah, it's nice to see, and it's nice to also be reminded that everything that's happening online isn't the be-all end-all. Like, look how many people are on this beach who have no idea what's going on right now, and that provides me with some sort of comfort right now. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of sit here for a bit, and then I might walk into town a little bit, just kind of see what's going on. And there's a seagull right above me. Hey! But I want to show you one last look at the view, because it's really, really, really gorgeous. I mean, I moved here, I think, 2 or 3 years ago now, and it's just beautiful. Like, what a beautiful sunset. And then the ambulance in the back. I hope everyone's okay. But yeah, really, really, really beautiful day. So I'm grateful for a lot in my life. I really am. I really, really, really am. So yeah, I just wanted to have that little moment. So thank you for allowing me. Are you seeing the amount of fucking seagulls in Brighton? What the actual fuck? And they're like getting everyone's food and stuff. This is deranged. Oh my god. There's so many. Okay, I just spent the duration of my night going through all of the packaging and everything of the mic equipment and stuff. I don't even know what this one is. Are you fucking kidding me? I've been looking for this all day. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I've been looking for this cord for literally like 6 hours, and I've bought like 5 different versions of them on Amazon thinking that my system that I just bought was broke, and it was in here the entire time. Ooh, I'm never beating those stupid allegations. Yikes. Oh, fuck, I need to cancel a bunch of my Amazon things. Hold on, I'm gonna see if this works and then I'm gonna be back. Oh my god, this cable works. Oh my god, I have got to cancel like 5 different things from Amazon. Ah, I'm so glad it works, but it's my new mic. Look, it's so pretty, but like, oh my god, are you kidding? Okay, I need to cancel a bunch of things. I'll be right back. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm glad in the end I know that I have everything because I paid for everything. But anyway, before I really get to use this, I need one last cable that has to go in here that then can connect to my earphones so I can hear what I sound like. Otherwise, I'm just going to be going live and I could be screaming into the mic and I have no idea. So, I'm excited to try that. I can't wait for the other stuff to arrive. But anyway, I am going to end off this video. I appreciate people allowing me to have a space to come on here and talk. I really do mean that. The past few days have been total shit, and I'm trying to change my attitude. And it's hard, and I'm trying not to think about the previous conversation I had about therapy because it's really stressing me out, and I've just kind of gotten over the fact of, like, I was really in a bad mood after I talked to you about it because I started to get, like, really stressed and overwhelmed. So, I think I'm just gonna end this video. I don't really want to think about it much more, but I did want to come on and end the video, but I do kind of want to ask people who are at therapy or have any advice or whatever. I'm really nervous. It's just the thought of opening up to a complete stranger is absolutely terrifying to me. So, if anyone has any recommendations, for that, please help me. I'm just gonna keep the video ending short and sweet because I don't want to go back to the place I was at a couple hours ago because I was really starting to stress myself out and almost cancelled the appointment. So I'm not going to think about it much until the appointment actually happens. But I appreciate you watching, and I will see you very soon, and bye.